say, I think we've got about 4 seconds, Ginger. 3, 2, 1, and there we are.
All right. Well, I was just going to type into Jackie that just to tell her how awesome she is before we get started.
Yes, Jackie is awesome. And in fact, she's the first person in. So, hi, dear. Welcome. Yeah.
Oh, for Pete's sakes. All right. I can't find my YouTube. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're still getting a little bit situated here, so bear with us.
Technical difficulties, that's all.
Yeah. Can you guys hear us all at all? Is there an echo or anything? And can you see us okay? Somebody give me a thumbs up. And thank you, Ocean, for subscribing. I appreciate you. How can I be in low power mode?
No, I don't want slow mode on. What's this slow mode button? I've never seen that before.
I did that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's so the people can't say the same thing, like just constantly asking the same question or whatever. So it just helps chat move more smoother.
I will learn.
Yeah, I'm going to go for as long as I can, but I don't know what's wrong with my phone. My battery is dying, like, boom, really bad. And I don't think I can charge. Let's try it. Let me see if I can charge and talk at the same time if you can hear me. Last time I couldn't, so let's try that first. Can you hear me?
I can. You're a little muffled.
You hear me muffled? Okay, let's turn some fans off.
But that's because my ear won't. No, it's.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. All good. Jackie says all good.
Okay, let me turn this one all the way off. All right, can you hear me okay now?
Yes.
All right, let me plug this in. Thank you guys
for everybody. I need some caffeine.
For real. For real. All right, this is a lot of caffeine. This is a rush right here, getting everything. It's not. Okay, here we go. I've got one of those iPhones that it will not let you put the headphones and the charger in at the same time. There is an adapter, but I bought like 7 of them and they don't work. They work like 2 days and they're done. So yeah, so that's where the problem was coming in there. Thanks for bearing with us, guys. Let's go
I have to use my phone for chat because it says I'm not logged in and I don't want to mess up our connection trying to log in.
Okay. All right. Well, Jackie says sip, sip. So she said we're all good. All right. So, hello, everybody. This is my dear friend over here, Ginger Faye, and she is a wonderful person, and I want you guys to meet her and just to welcome her into the community because she does some lurking every once in a while, but I don't think that she knows most of you, or most of you know her. So I wanted to say welcome, and I'm so glad that you're with me. This is her second time, so thank you.
Happy to be here.
I'm happy you are here. So let me see here. I do want to say hello to everybody real quick. So let me scroll back up here. We said hi to Miss Jackie Jacaranda. And if you have any questions on if your question was taken or about the order, we are going in a random order today and not taking questions until 30 minutes at the top of the hour. Okay. But Jackie will keep you clear on that. If you have any questions, that are not major, just ask Jackie about what's going on. She'll be happy to get with you. Or Viviani is here. Anyone who is moderators. I couldn't speak there for a minute.
Monitors. Your monitor lizards.
They're monitors, Jackie. Anyway, I made fun of Jackie because she can't say R's. Like the people in England don't say their R's. And instead of, it's like monitors. I'm like, it's a monitor. And she'll go, monitor. I'm like, okay.
One of my sons talks to...
What's that?
One of my sons, I have a son with autism. He's my oldest. And he doesn't... Right. He sometimes talks like an English person with his R's and stuff like that. It's funny.
Right. That's funny. Yeah. And you know what?
I see real quick.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. You go right ahead.
Oh, okay. So, Jackie, thank you for putting up my channel. Now, watch it because for some reason, when I signed on to YouTube just to be able to sit in chats, I didn't realize I made a channel doing that. So the channel you'd want to find for me is Ginger Faye's Hidden Hollow. No, that's my Facebook page. Ginger Faye's. Oh my God! Now I give you my own channel.
It's into Ginger Faye's Tarot.
Ginger Faye Tarot and Divine Musings. Thank you.
Yep. And Jackie and I already found that for you, Ginger. So that's what's going.
Perfect. Okay.
Yep. We didn't.
Yeah, because I noticed one time some people subscribe to just the Ginger Faye, but Ginger Faye Tarot is what you would need to do. Hi, Hugger Greeter.
Yes, hi. Let me go back here. Hi,
Momo.
Manasa is here with Tarot Living with Manasa. Hello. I just did live with her a few days ago.
I missed that one.
Yeah, you did. Ocean is here. Hey, Ocean. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that.
Ocean VG is Ocean Video Gaming, and that is my son.
Is that your son?
That's my son.
Well, there we go.
My youngest son, my baby.
What's his name again?
His name's Brendan.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to get it wrong. Yeah. Hey, Brendan. What's up? All right. And Viviani is here, one of the other super mods. And Hugger Greeter is here. So good to see you. All right. So let's go ahead and say what we're going to be doing today. Well, I do want to talk to Ginger for just a minute and let you guys know why she is so special for me. There's all kinds of reasons. And, but what we're going to do is we're going to go over the, the chat and just talk to each other and to you guys as well. Of course, you're part of this, so we'd like to do that. And then at the top of the hour, we're going to go ahead and take questions. So we're not taking questions until then. So please make sure you're here at the top of the hour. You want to leave and come back? That's fine. But make sure you're here at the top of the hour. That's when we'll start taking questions. We're only going to take 8 this time and see where we're at since there is 2 of us. Okay. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the housekeeping stuff here. Links are okay unless the person's channel is not in the live chat yet. And that's going to be true for everybody. But Amber, we're going to put hers in there and I'll tell you why.
I was just going to ask that, Jackie. You got a banner across the screen that says use your banners.
It says what?
It says use banners to summarize your talking points and display calls to action.
Why do I have that there? I have no idea.
Let's ask the cards.
Let's just take it out.
Okay, Knight of Cups is because you're ready to get going. That's why.
What did it say?
I said Knight of Cups because you're ready to get going.
Ready to get going, yeah.
You're excited to get going.
Can you remove the banner? Yeah, I got it, Jackie. Thank you. Hey, Janet P is here. Hey, Janet.
Janet
so
P.
Great
Hello.
to see you guys. I'm so glad you're here and celebrating, Ginger coming on and just her getting to know you guys and you guys getting to know her. And we'll tell you a little bit maybe about that coming up. But I did just want to take just a minute and let you know why Ginger is such a dear friend to me. And she was before my mom passed, and she was there for me, and we would we would get together and talk, like this. She's only 2 states away, but we have not met officially, but it doesn't matter. She's still my dear friend. So what did you say?
I said not yet.
We're going to soon. Yeah, we're going to have a meeting spot with me, you, and Nancy. So yeah. But so to make a long story short, when my mom was passing, I was a mess, for that week before, because we knew we were going to lose her, and we just didn't know when in that week. We knew it was going to be within a week, though. And it was, I believe, the night before she passed, or 2 nights before. I was just beside myself, and I was like, I need to talk to Ginger. I don't know why. I called Ginger. We did a video chat. And Ginger told me, she said, I've been thinking about you and your mother all day long. And she said, I don't know why, but she said, I keep seeing 3 butterflies. And she said, you need to tell her that the butterflies, and you correct me if I'm wrong, Ginger, because it was a little while ago. The butterflies are you 3 kids that she does not want to let go, but they are going to transform into basically her guardian angels. And she said there's
Mm-hmm.
one up front and then kind of two. Didn't you say one up front and two in the back, right?
I knew that one would be her mother. I was
Yes.
suspecting one was obviously Jesus or a ascended master of some sort. And then I didn't know who the
Mhm.
third one was.
I think the third one was my grandpa Gene. Great, he was her grandfather because they had such a tight bond, or it could have been his wife or both of them. I
Mm-hmm.
thought both of them. I wasn't thinking the ascended master, but you're probably right. It could be all three, right? Combined coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we ended our conversation, and I also asked Ginger. I said, I'm having a problem because I don't. One thing my mother and I have never talked about is if I know this is silly because I should know the answer and I do, but I need to know what does she want me to go on? Does she want me to continue, without her? Because I don't know if I can. First of all, she was my best friend in the world. And I've known no one but her my whole entire life. And so she never told me, hey, I want you to go on and be happy and do this and do that. That never came out of her mouth at any time. And I told Ginger, and she said, ask her. I was like, my two sisters are in there. They'll think I'm crazy. She said, ask her telepathically. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. So I step into the room, and long story short, I telepathically talk to my mom and ask her if she would be my guardian angel because I cannot do it without her. And if she wants me to go on to just move, she'd been in a coma all day long. The only thing she could do was push down her blankets because she was getting hot. So she would push down the blankets. And that's all she did all day long. Didn't make any other movement. I grabbed her left hand because that's the receiving one. Ginger told me to do that. So I did that. And I also had a rose quartz in her hand, and we held it together. And I said, Mom, if you want me to go on, I said, I cannot go on without you. I need you to be my guardian angel. If you could just give me one little sign, maybe just wiggle your hand a little bit, just squeeze mine a little bit, bam, up in the air. My arm went so far up and so fast, I thought that it had done something to my shoulder. This from a 90-pound woman who'd been in a coma, for several days. So Ginger gave me that gift, or I would not have had that time where I knew that I was speaking to my mom.
Yeah, and if you remember, I know things were the energies were so crazy. You had
Yeah.
called me when you went out to the garden, and you said she was in a lot of pain, and
Yeah.
I was having you send white light through her. Remember?
Yeah, and I did that.
And
Yeah.
and you said you couldn't get near her hands or her head because of your sister, and I said, well, you stand down by her feet.
Yeah.
But as the universe unfolded, you found your way towards her. They happened to say I needed a break, right?
Well, she said she looked at me. My sister Debbie looked at me, and she's like, "Oh, She said I have to do this text real quick. Scotty, why don't you come and sit right here? She was on the left hand side, the receptive side. So I moved up. Debbie moved back, and that's when the conversation happened telepathically.
And I was picturing myself at her head sending down calm, healing white light as well. Wow, we kind of coordinated that, if you remember. Hello, Mara.
Hey, Maura. Yeah,
So,
it was
so she
amazing.
had both of our healing energies flowing through her. That was amazing.
Hi, Laura.
Hello.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you
then
for
the world
lurking, Laura.
to me. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said thank you for lurking, Laura.
Yes, thank you, all you lurkers. I think there's a few there, so that's awesome. No problem with that. Okay, why can't I find such people in my life? I believe in so many things that people think I'm just trying to pull myself to make this get better. Um, yeah, Momo. I mean, I know things I know that I had to call my community to me because I had a someone who was doing a reading for me, and I said I don't have anybody in my life I live in the middle of nowhere. Like, I don't have anybody in my life who understands or gets me, who understands about my love for tarot or any of this stuff. And maybe if you could just bring one or two or maybe even three that I could just communicate with, that would be wonderful. And then I found this whole community of probably over 100 people that cared and listened to me. And some of those carried over into this community as well. What's going on?
Oh, Ron
I
just
thought you
popped
were
in.
signing to me.
I was waving to Ron.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were signing to me. Okay. Who's in? Ron's in. Hey, Ron. Welcome, welcome.
But it was a fascinating experience for me as well as it was for Scott.
Yeah, and we had also a great meeting too afterwards, where Ginger was able to speak for my mom, and that was incredible.
Yeah, I found through kind of by accident that you can connect with loved ones who've passed or people who've passed through the tarot. And I learned through my son came home one day and from school as I was playing with my cards, and he had said that one of the special needs students passed unexpectedly over the night. And I had an image. I said, was she blonde with glasses? And he said, yes. So since I had my cards on the table, I'm like, well, maybe we can do a message for you to give to the class by her, for her. And next thing I know, I'm like, oh my God, let's see if we can actually have her come through and give a message. And it was the most amazing experience. I was crying. It was an amazing experience. And she said a lot of the things, as we do when people pass, we say they're not suffering anymore. They want us to move on. This all came out in the cards. And she didn't want us to cry for her. She didn't want us to pause our lives for her. She wanted us to continue to go on. Hello, Marsha Green. But anyways, that's how I found out by accident that we can communicate with our loved ones through tarot as well. And then Scott and I had a session or two after your mom passed, right?
And I actually had sessions with her because of you encouraging me and others. Jackie is another one who encouraged me to use the tarot and the oracle cards to speak to her. And she did. I would put cards in front of her. And this, again, when she was in a coma. And I would just run the cards by her hands, and she would grab when she wanted that card. And I would pull that card. And the first one that I ever pulled, I don't know if I told you this, was in the Angel Guide from Kyle Gray, and it said Guardian Angel. That was the first one she wanted me to pull. She had heard my request. She knew that I was struggling, and she knew that she had to be my guardian angel. And boy, has she! She's everywhere. She's everywhere.
That's
but I don't know that we would have got to that point if it wasn't for Ginger. So
thank you.
She's a blessing in my life. No one can take that place ever. So.
I'm happy to be there.
So, hey, Jane. Hey, Marsha. I'm going to say hi to you guys coming in. So, I wanted to ask you real quick, Ginger. Can you tell me, what your life purpose is, how you, kind of what you were doing with me, or what is your life purpose besides your normal job, or if it is your normal job, and your goals with that?
So I've felt really strongly, especially the last few years, that my life purpose is to help others using my spiritual gifts. I know how hard it is to feel alone, feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. Many of us can't afford to go to therapists, and I've just found through tarot and oracle that there's a therapist in these cards. And if it weren't for tarot, I still would be fine. But when you're feeling really down, they really do help you understand situations that you might not think about. So I wanted to do that for others as well. So that's, and then I had a situation where I could have died, and I realized because I didn't die that I was here for a purpose. And for me, there's Nancy, there, Nancy. So I then was had the affirmation and the confirmation that I am here with a purpose, and I'm among the lucky ones who found what that purpose is. So I think it's important for us to, I know a comment earlier, she was, is it Momo that first had a question? Or
Yes.
Once you start finding that spark in your heart, you will start attracting, you have to feel self-worth at some, even if it's the smallest bit. Then you start attracting, light attracts light, dark attracts dark. So it's a work in progress. And I feel that that I can help people along. Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I found that with me, it took that tragedy for something, crazy to happen to me that I never thought would be, and that's having some psychic ability. And, the group I was with before, they don't even know this because I really didn't. That's why I didn't read much, because I had some, but not a lot. But when my mom passed, along with this grief, which is normal, and the, getting over that, and I still am. I cry today just thinking about this. But there's also, I believe she gave me that gift. She gave me a gift to being able to read tarot and can I read it 100%? Of course, nobody can, or your head would explode, right? With all the knowledge coming through. We're not going to have all the answers, but it has led me to my life purpose. And I don't know if I would have had that had I not gone through that experience. Do I want her back 100%?
Absolutely.
But not the way she was.
Right. Well, if you remember, before she started getting really ill, I did a reading for you, and that abilities came out in that reading. And I said, I know you don't know you are, but you are. And I don't think your mom gave you that per se, but I think it took that tower moment to shake that up within you and open that blossom, and it came out. And then you asking her to be one of your guides is just a confirmation, is that you had that gift within you all along. It just took a tower moment for you to
see that.
Crack it open. Yeah.
And sometimes it does take tower moments to help us find something that we never knew like that, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's go ahead. We're at the top of the hour, or soon we will be. We can go ahead and start taking questions if you guys want to. Now, I usually don't do, and we're still not going to do like the ones I've got down below, legal or, doctor health issues, anything like that. No political for me as well. I don't know if Ginger wants that, but no, we don't want to be political. But if you do have any mediumship questions, we will try to do a general. But Ginger, go ahead and tell them what you told me about the mediumship that you'd like to do.
Okay, so I feel for me, I am at the beginning stages, baby steps of tapping into my mediumship abilities. I believe I have them, but I've not had opportunities to use them and let that grow. I've done 3 or 4, 5. I've helped people connect with their loved ones. And so we can try, because this is such a short moment. We might not be able to go in deep, but if you're interested in getting a deeper mediumship reading, I'm more than happy to somehow get us connected, and it be a gratuitous, it'd be free, because I feel equal exchanges of energy. It helps me as much as it helps you. And all I would ask for is honest feedback. I would love to do that for people. And like I said, I'm in the beginning of my journey with the mediumship. So I don't feel prompted to charge people. You know?
And I think that's beautiful too, because a lot of people do charge, and that's how they, make their monetary lifestyle. That I think I would go about it the same way that you would, like at first, because we are just starting. But I can tell you 100%, this wonderful lady over here is 150%, 200% authentic, and will tell you the truth. And that's why I've had such emotional meetings with her when we did get to talk to my mom and about my mom and all that, because it was so evident that the way that she was speaking, that she did have communication with my mother. And I've only had about one or two others to do, that, and really to the fact where I knew they were really speaking to my mother. So that means so much to me.
So it's possible, maybe if you go to my Facebook page, Ginger Faye's Hidden Hollow of Divine Musings, and join, and maybe that's how you can connect with me through Messenger.
Right. Do you have an email,
or friend me, or friend me? Email could be let me type it in real quick. We can do it that way as well.
Perfect. Yeah, I was gonna say, just get it to Jackie. She's got the magic wand there, Viviani.
Okay, let's do at Jackie.
And just as you're typing that, Ginger, Nancy said she would love to have a mediumship reading sometime with you.
Oh, that would be perfect. Okay, so this is I've been meaning to connect with you, Nancy, anyways, because I'm off for the summer. Okay, let's see. No, that's not it. I gotta think about. No, I remember I changed it. I created, oh my God. I'll have to look.
That's no problem. We can get to it later if you want to look.
Yeah, let me think about that. Let me find it first.
Okay.
Because I just created it, and I wouldn't want to give the wrong one. So it would be a Gmail. I can do that real quick. All right. Why don't you chat amongst yourselves, and I'll find my...
No problem. Take your time. I was just looking here through the chat. If you see me looking down, that's what I'm doing. Let's see.
Okay, found it.
I've only got one question. I thought Nancy had a question, but I think it's just saying that she wanted a mediumship reading sometime. Now we can do a general for you, Nancy, if you'd like one now, because we only have one question at all right now. So anybody can ask questions. Phil,
there it is.
Free to do that.
There it is. Okay. GingerFace65 at gmail.com.
I see it there.
Okay. So I will now try to connect. I haven't even used it yet.
All right. Well, whenever. If that's all I got, do you have anything else that you wanted to say, or about what you're doing, or anything? Well,
just in case we get cut off or anything, on Friday I will be on Lavender Moon's channel, and we are going to do a paranormal investigation. So we will be choosing a haunted house and try to investigate it using tarot.
That is awesome.
The one thing that prompted us to do this is I was on, and we did an investigation of a little spirit girl who is with me in my home, and we were able to find a lot about her and why she's here using the tarot reading. So we're going to do that on Friday. So please visit Lavender Moon's channel. Thank you, Jackie. Friday at 5 o'clock, from 5 to 6 Eastern time.
Okay. All right, perfect. And Viviani, I got you started.
Okay. Who are we doing first?
And Jackie just put Amber's channel up, and you guys haven't subscribed to Amber. She's fantastic as well. And I can't wait to see that. That would be really fun.
Yeah.
Ginger, that's going to be awesome.
It will be fun.
Okay, so ready to get into some questions?
Okay. Yes, I am.
All right. So let's see here what we can do with this one.
Hello, Momo. Okay, first.
You go ahead, Ginger. I'm gonna let you.
I was just gonna. Anybody who wants a question, or has a question, I really like to. I've already channeled my team, but I would like for you, if you have a question, to make sure you give me permission and my team's permission to contact your team to give you a good little answer for you. Okay.
And also, I don't usually do third party, Momo, but we will look at the energy around you, if that's okay with Ginger, to see what we can come up with.
Okay, so looks like there's a third party. So we'll probably have to ask the question, what are the energies surrounding the relationship for Momo? So I'm guessing Mr. Libra or Ms. Libra is already in a relationship or hasn't fallen out of love with me. Okay, so what's the energy? Yeah, let's see. I see what she's asking now. Never mind. Okay, so Momo wants to know, what are the energies surrounding her relationships with her current relationship? I normally don't like to do love type things because, let me tell you this first. Life is ever changing, and there's so many short paths off of a main path. I did a reading for someone, and everything looked really good in this reading. And then she went to see the person. When she came back, I did a reading as she was speaking to me, and everything changed. And I didn't understand it because it was all good. He was in love with her. She was in love with him. It was all good.
Right.
Then I realized she misled him in a certain area, and that was a deal breaker for him. So this is one reason why I don't like to give love readings, because things can change out of one incident. Jackie, yeah. Okay, so Momo, let's see what we can do for you.
Let me go back to her question here just so we can have it up. And since you're my guest, Ginger, I forgot to tell you in the studio, I'd like you to go first if you don't mind, and I will follow you up.
Okay. All right, Momo.
And this is the first person who ever did a reading with. So this is
I talked him into doing live readings. Okay, I'm sorry, Momo. All right, my chat went down. Okay, I want to be able to see any responses. Okay. All right. No, I do not want to do that.
It says he just got engaged 4 days back, and I knew he didn't want it.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Where did it say that?
It says
he just got engaged 4 days back.
And I know he didn't want it.
Okay, Momo. I'm almost not even need cards. Okay. He just got engaged. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I'm not sure how to read it. I'm getting conflicting things already. Okay, so this is Three of Cups. You have three people, so there's three of you. There is you, Mr. Libra, and this person he just got engaged to. So, Six of Swords. So, okay, so normally, yeah. Normally, the Six of Swords is a situation that will lead you from a current situation that's blocking or hindering you. But I don't know if that's him right now, because we also have the Seven of Wands, where you are having to be in the position of being defensive right now. And I'm almost wanting to say this is telling you to take the higher road and understand that you need to respect what decision he makes, whether you think they're the right ones or the wrong ones, if he's getting married for the wrong reasons. It's ultimately his free will. And I just see, this is why I don't like doing these things. I think you need to step away from the situation is what I'm saying. To be honest, it's save grace in your heart by doing so. And it's going to sting, of course, but you need to let him figure out what he's going to do with his own situation. If he decides himself it's not what he's really wanting, then he will have that discussion with you. But right now, I think you need to respect his space and step back. And I hate to tell you that, but I'm just...
No. I got you. Same thing.
Yeah. And hopefully for you, I do wish that things would end on a happy note. But right now, you need to give him that space for him to... We're going to do love readings today? I don't know. I really feel like this card here is telling you to, take the upper hand. Right now, you're not going to be able to do anything about it. So you might as well get peace in your heart and not give yourself the anxiety of the waiting to find out what's going to happen. Sorry.
I agree with you 110%. So I got right away that I've got Temperance, but it came in with the Six of Swords. Just like Ginger got this, you got the same thing that's leading from one thing to another. I do believe that this is the wrong situation for you to be in. And I'm just going to say it like I see it. I don't think that's the person for you, Momo. I do not. The reason why is because I've got a King of Cups right here at the end. And once you slow down and find that balance within you, you are going to meet someone so much better for you that they're not going to be with someone else. They're going to be fully committed to you 100%, just like you are to them 100%. How do you go about that? I got rest. Take some time, just like Ginger was saying, take some time for you. Invest in you. Find out what you want. Find out what you love. And I guarantee you, once you really look down deep, it'll be something different than what you're thinking of right now. Yeah. That's what I've got, because there's a hunger right now for that perfect person, right? No one's perfect, but there's certain soulmates that will be out there for you, and I believe there is one. But I think the hunger is kind of in a it's in a cautionary position, because look how it looks like a caution light. It's a caution light. Your hunger for this person, I don't think is going to get you where you need to be, and that's finding someone better. And so how do you do that? Have confidence in yourself. Find that confidence deep down. And I think transform some of that energy of the worry and the anxiety of not knowing if you're going to be with the right person, to fixing yourself. Because we all have to fix ourselves every day. But once you start doing that even more, I believe, just like Ginger said, you're going to go that Six of Swords to a better place. Okay. And that Yeah, that's what I see. I definitely see that this is not the person for you. And that's for entertainment purposes only
Yeah.
YouTube. And if you choose to take that advice, just keep in mind that is you taking the advice. I'm just saying what comes from source.
Yeah.
So
And I started off by, sorry, Scott. I started off by not wanting to pull cards because if he's already made a commitment with someone else, that's not for you. But I pulled a card for what will, an outcome for yourself. And I got the 3 of Wands, and that's finding another path for yourself. You need to find someone else to work with who will respect and love you and honor you better than.
That's Melinda there, False Teeth.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think you know her there. And thank you for that, Ginger. I totally agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Let's see, I believe I missed someone come in. Was it Colorful Foresight? Hey, I don't think I've seen you here before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
I'm glad you're here.
Now, so far as my channel, there's a channel up, and right now all that I have on that channel so far is my readings with other people like this, the guest lives. I hope to be actually doing my own live readings this summer since I'm off, and the next week or so. So, if you guys want to join in,
be awesome. Yes. So make sure you subscribe to Amber's channel so you can see what Ginger Faye is doing
on Friday.
Right?
Yeah.
Something special is coming up Friday. She wouldn't even tell me for sure, but I think it's going to be pretty damn awesome.
I hope so. So wouldn't Jackie be next? Because I think she had popped up.
Well, I'm looking at Nancy's, and I know she said, I didn't know if it was a question. Or she wanted one now, because I thought it was now. When I
okay, sometime I would like. Okay,
so
this week, sure. Nancy, we'll do it this week. I'll message you.
All right, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and unstar that one then. So
but would you like to just a general reading right now? Not now. Okay. Okay. Yes, I will. Ping me if I don't ping you in the next day or two, Nancy. For sure. I've been thinking of you, love. Okay. Okay. Water.
We got Viviani. Yeah.
Okay, Miss Viviani.
I did get your question. It is starred, or we go in random order. So I'm not saying that we're going to be able to get you necessarily, but we will definitely try. And you only have to post your question once, because I did get it for you. But thank you so much for being patient. We appreciate you. Okay. Go ahead. What you were going to say there, Ginger?
Oh, I don't know. Who's next? Viviana or Vivienne? Viviani. I love it.
Yeah, I believe I'm saying it right. She said it was, so, or she was just being kind to me.
Okay. Oh, I don't like to do that. Sorry. Okay. All right, Miss Viviani.
Oh, it's no problem, Alokika. Not at all. No problems at all. You're new here, so we expect the questions. So thank you. I have, love that you're here, because you have to be sub now to come into the chat, right? So I hope you'll keep that subscription on for us, and we'd love to have you back.
Okay. Vivian, like a general question. Okay, Miss Viviana. Now, normally I don't like to do poppers unless they come upside, not downside. Sometimes I think poppers are saying, no, you weren't meant to be in the reading. But first of all, this isn't really going to be part of my 3-card spread. But since it popped out, if you're living in your head a little too much right now, we need to work on taking pause, taking a breath, taking time to center ourselves. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we have, okay. All right. So I see that you're struggling with something. Okay, so 9 of Wands. I love this deck, by the way, is the, I don't have it, Mystic Masters by Danny Mystic. She has an Etsy store. Highly recommend it. Okay, so see how this gentleman is kind of resting by a tree? He's got his staff. He's been on a long journey, and it's been a tough journey for him. So I feel like you've been going through some things that are depleting your energy, and which is leaving you doing a lot of thinking. But you're kind of doing the what do I call it? Overthinking, thinking a little too much, where you're exaggerating a situation that might not be, it's easier than you think kind of thing. So, but for this guy to come up, that means you're kind of at the end of that phase right now, moving on. So take this time to center yourself, heal emotionally or physically, whichever it need be. Take time to center, and when you do that, then you can figure out what is the next step to take. Because I see the 8 of Coins. So I don't know what this image is about. Is he getting a haircut? I don't know. But anyways,
what did you get with that? What is that?
This is 8 of Coins. I'm like, is he cutting his ear off or getting a haircut? Not too much off the side, he's saying.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I've never seen the 8 of Coins like that, but yeah, I guess working still, right?
Yeah. Okay, so this person loves what he does. And so I think maybe what would be good for you is to get yourself into a project, or continue doing a project you're already doing. If you love doing it, you got to put in the time, and it's all for the love. How do I want to say? Doing what you love sets us in a meditative state. And sometimes we need that reprieve from the busy world of life. So this is telling me that you'll be on a project or working on something that you love to do, whether it's by hands, using your hands. And then because you have the Wheel of Fortune here. So as things go in cycles, when we have our challenges, sometimes the universe puts challenges in our way for us to pause for a moment, step back, figure out what the next step is. But also with the Wheel of Fortune comes success. So whatever project you are either involved with now or thinking about, it's going to have its successes. Does any of that make sense for you? And I'm going to pull one oracle card for this.
I love that. I actually got a similar answer here. She said, makes sense. I am working on some creative projects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me pull one oracle then. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
No, that's okay. I just wanted to see what is. Oh, mischief, freedom, and recklessness. Take your risks on what you're doing. Have fun doing it. And it'll give you that mental freedom you're needing to get out of this.
Yeah.
So I hope that was nice for you. And what do you have, Scott?
More of the same thing, but I definitely saw the creative. I got 2 wands out of 3 cards, and we got the 4. So I put down that maybe you will need to be around more like-minded people, Viviani. And yeah, so just think about that. And you got the Knight of Pentacles, so slow down a little bit. And Ginger touched on this about kind of like the pause, like staying in the now, right? Instead of worrying what's ahead or what's, be gone on before you, because you can't change any of that. All you can do is live in the present moments and make your decisions now. And when you do that, you will have lots of confidence. This is a queen of confidence right here.
She's queen of creation too.
Yeah. And what else? Liberation.
Inspiration,
joy. If you look at sunflowers is resonant with the sun. Joy.
Are you planning a party somewhere somehow? Cool. Queen of Wands like to plan parties.
And I just wanted to read this that you got as well. You got the spiritual card, Viviani. And I wanted to read it because it does seem to go hand in hand with everything. It says, you are a spiritual being who came back to earth to continue your learning journey on the path of wisdom. Do your best in your actions, your thoughts, and your words in order to become an example for others. Being spiritual does not mean you have to accept everything, but to be able to distinguish what is right and what is not. Develop your own opinions, right? So taking that time that we're talking about to decide what is right, what is wrong, what direction that you want to go in with these creative projects, because they're definitely coming through as a positive thing. But maybe slowing down a little bit and taking that time for yourself to make sure that you're in the now and don't worry about too much about what's going to happen ahead or what has already happened. Just focus on the now, and I think you'll find a peace that will come over you. That's what I got.
Also, what made with my 8 of coins and your Knight of Pentacles, this is a money-making thing. So
this is the what? I'm sorry.
Money-making. So Knight of Coins are very good with their finances and stuff like that. So you might have to spend some money to make some money, but it seems like it would be a cool deal for you.
Yeah, because they don't really go to anything like the Knight of Swords is like the opposite, and they jump into whatever. The Knight of Pentacles is like, let me step back. I'm going to analytically look at this and see what the right direction will be. And so I heard this the other day, and it resonated with me. The Knight of Pentacles always wins out of the 4 knights because he is like the tortoise and the hare. This is the tortoise. He stops and thinks before he acts, right? So
yeah, I love that.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, let's see where we're at here.
Okay. Colorful.
You're welcome, Viviani. It's a great reading for both of us there. So get that off if I can. Star. All right, next up is Jackie Jacaranda.
Ooh, Jackie.
I believe Melinda had a question, so I'm going to try to find that while you're shuffling there. And getting ready for Jackie's. Okay, I got Melinda's. She has starred. My hands were too big. I just kept hitting the same comment.
You froze there for a second, too. All right, Jackie. All right. Ooh. Okay, so Jackie, it seems like you as well might be going through something right now. I got the 10 of Swords here. But also the 10 meaning that cycle also is coming to an end right now. It's coming to an end, and you know how they say the only way is up when you've been feeling like you've been knocked down. Oh, interesting. There's a cross in here. Okay, so it just looks to me like there's been some confusion, some disarrangement of something. I don't know. That's a strange word for me to say, but that's what came to me. And I don't know if it has something to do with religion at all, because I've not seen the Ten of Swords with a cross and also the thorned crown that Jesus wore. So it could be just meaning that you are, well, I know you're a wonderful person, but you have a spiritual heart, and something's happened to shake up that energy, and it's been a discord for you. But there's a wheel in this image. So again, it's a cycle that you've had to go through. And I hate this for you, that you had to go through anything like this. But it's the end of that phase right now, because now your message is from your guides. You got the High Priestess, baby. So right now, maybe that spiritual shakeup, if I'm on the right track.
She did say, Ginger, she doesn't do religion, or I don't think she has before.
Okay.
So how
Okay.
would that apply?
Okay, yeah, let me think about that. Maybe it's who's ever causing some discord. If there's somebody causing discord in your life, maybe they've tried to impart their opinions upon you and have caused some of this grief for you. So it could be that. It could be someone you looked up to, or you really had them in your heart, and maybe they've done something to hurt you, and they're forcing their opinions on you. It could be something like that. So anyways, but you got the High Priestess, and she's all about coming into her personal power. You may need to start thinking about you having some spiritual gifts. There has been some emotional manipulation. Okay, that's what I think. Okay, so let me think here. Okay. Yeah, because she's holding a heart. Looks like a heart in her hand.
It does.
Too. Yeah. Okay. So you need to take your heart. Okay. So you need to be spiritually filled. And I'm not talking about religion when I say it that way. You need to have some spiritual fulfillment. So I don't even know if you meditate or anything, but try connecting with your higher self, and some things are going to come to you when you do that for you to be able to move on. Because like I said, this is the end. This is going away. And I have also the Seven of Wands. So here, this means something different from the other person. There you have the advantage here. You are on the higher ground, and you are holding everybody else at bay because you have the power within you. You're a strong woman, and you can rise above what others are trying to do. And finding your spiritual team could also mean this community. Yep. We're all here for you, Jackie. I'm here. You can message me at any time. But I think you're going to come into your own in a very way that is unexpected for you, is how I get this one here. Now I'm going to pull I got a new deck. It's called Celtic Spirit. Someone gave this to me for my birthday.
Oh, that's cool.
And it just has beautiful images. So let's get some advice for Jackie here. And Jack, if you want to go further into a reading, message me, and I can. I would love to give you a more in-depth reading on this.
That'd be great too.
Okay, for Jackie. because you're such a lovely soul. And I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying this because you're a wonderful woman. And I hate to hear people walk on people like that. But you have a whole community here that would have your back. Okay. All right. Let's see. Sacred waters, deep healing emotions and pilgrimage. So, yes, you will heal from this. And I'm going to suggest that you take a little trip somewhere that has some running water, whether it's a creek, a waterfall, somewhere near waters, and just put your feet in that water and imagine healing energies flowing up through those waters, through your feet, through your whole essence of your body. And I think that would be really, really good for you to do right now. You have a lot of love in you, and so many people can benefit from that love that you have within you. And well, so many of us have already, especially Scott. But I think it would be good for you to take a little trip, just even a day trip, couple hours. I think that would be really good for you. You love water. Oh, perfect. Waters are so healing. They're so healing. And I think you're going to, this is all going to go past. And you have us here that love you and would, so ping me sometime. I would love to go in further to offer you some illumination. Love you, Jackie. What do you have for her?
So, I was trying not to. I wanted to turn the camera off because my mouth almost fell open when this happened. But I started to pull from the Rainbow Heart, and I pulled the Nine of Cups, right? And then something told me, you're done with that deck. Go to this one. I'm like, why am I doing that? That makes no sense. But I'll go ahead and do it. And the very next card from the very next deck was the Nine of Cups.
She was meant to see that.
2 different decks. Same card. 9 of Cups. Manifest, manifest, manifest what you need. And then I pulled a clarifier for each of those. And I got kind of the opposite response for both of them. So for the first one, I got the 9 of Swords. So I think there has definitely been some fear coming forward that you hold back. And I think it's okay that you share that with others. And maybe you should share that with someone close to you that's a water sign, just saying. And also, once you do that, I think you'll find that not only are you headed in the right direction, but great things are going to be coming to you. Got the 10 of Pentacles as a clarifier here. And then I pulled 2 Oracle Melisse cards for you. And I got this awesome white unicorn for you.
Oh, that is good. What deck is that,
Isn't that
Scott?
pretty? The Oracle of Melisse is the name of it. Kelly had it on her channel. And as soon as I saw a couple of the cards, I'm like, I have to get that. And it's, I don't know where it's yeah, here it is.
You can show me later if you can't find it. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's got blue edges to it as well. It's gorgeous, gilding. Okay, but let me read this about the white unicorn. I'll show it to you again here. Because Jackie, this I think this is you. It says the unicorn is close to you because you have a beautiful energy to move towards what you want to accomplish. She encourages you to develop this inner power that will help you fulfill your dreams. Keep believing in yourself. You can do it. Okay. I definitely think that this is you that they're talking about. This white unicorn is there to guide you in the right direction. And also, I got patience. Where you see how the door is shut, that gate is shut right now. Does not mean that that gate is going to stay shut. I believe
there's no lock on that gate, right? There's no lock on that gate.
Nope. No, it reminds me almost of the Devil card is what I'm thinking, where there's no lock with the locks with the chains. They can take the chains out at any time.
Okay.
But this is patience, and it says, understand that when doors stay closed, it means that now is not the right time. Trust that the universe will bring you exactly what you need at the right time. Something even better is in the making for you. Okay, so it may be that it's not manifesting right now, but I would say that meditation that Ginger was talking about is very important, and that it will bring about your dreams they're gonna come true.
I
And you're gonna be able
truly
to
have.
manifest them. Don't let this little stuff get in the way. Okay. Don't let fear get in the way. Even
I
staying up
truly
and
have
not
a, yeah, I
and
have a
having nightmares.
strong, yeah.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Ginger.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, you're
I
fine.
got excited because I truly believe there's something hidden within you, Jackie, that you haven't discovered yet. Much like I felt with Scott. There's something in you, and once you let it out, it's going to be such a beautiful light. Right now, your light's being dimmed by other people, and we can't have that. So we need to strengthen that light within you, within your core, so that it would break out of that dark shell that you feel like you're in. And I want to do, I highly recommend this book for those, deck, for those who don't have it. I wanted to read on the unicorn in it. It happened to have, and
Which one is that? I can't see it here.
oh,
Spirit
wait,
Animal
here.
Oracle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's on my wish list. Okay.
Yes, I highly recommend it. And so whenever there's an animal image in the tarot deck, even or another oracle deck, I go to this because I love this. So the unicorn is about infinite possibilities. It says you are the sovereign of the seen and the unseen world. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of light. Abandon the darkness and go beyond the ordinary to become the legendary. I can't help say you really need to go. I'm getting okay. Some of you don't know me, but when I'm on track, I get goosebumps like everywhere. And I really feel, Jackie, that if you go out and you do this healing waters thing, oh, I just feel such joy released from that, just feeling, and you're not even there. I just take several moments. You are just going to feel so much better. And just imagine while you're in there, this white light just pouring over you and through you as you're doing that little pond meditation, I'll call it. And I just had a vision. If you can't get out, go get yourself a bucket, fill it with water, hold some kind of flowers or something. Step your feet into that and do that if you can't get out. I just feel strongly that that's just going to be something significant for you to go through.
And I
Jackie
agree.
is a healer. Okay.
I agree with that 100%, Nancy. I think Ginger, wouldn't you agree with that? And we've all
Something's
three known
hidden
Jackie
within
for a
you that
while.
you're not letting out yet. And I really, really feel strongly about that.
I don't think she doesn't know it yet. It's kind of like when you told me I didn't know, that I had those abilities, and I was like, no, I don't. And then it took something to happen that made me realize, maybe she was right. So maybe something down the line that comes. So I hope that
And it's not
resonated
far
with
off.
you,
It's not
Jackie.
far off. Okay,
What did you take, Ginger?
it's not far off. Whatever it is, it's not far off.
That's awesome. Yeah. All right. So let's see what we have here. Okay, Alakika. I hope I'm saying your name right. If not, I apologize. But who is my soulmate? I am a Leo. Okay, Sun, Gemini Moon, Libra Rising. Okay, who is my soulmate?
Okay, obviously we won't have names unless something.
Right. You go ahead, Ginger.
Alex? Do I hear an Alex somewhere? Who's? I don't know.
Alex?
I don't know. That's just okay. So, because this is for entertainment purposes only, we can do what is the energy surrounding your soulmate, and maybe how can you recognize this person. So maybe I'll do something like that. What is the energy surrounding your soulmate? Hi, Singing Moon. I love that.
That's Angela.
Hi, Angela. Oh, I just bent my card. Oh, my God.
That's some major there.
I just bent a card. Okay. Alakika. Love that name.
I love it. She said I said it right. You said it the same way. She said we said it right then.
Oh, perfect. Alakika. Okay, so. Okay, so I'm going to ask, what is the energy surrounding the person that would be your soulmate?
And she said maybe shift to who he is like.
Yeah, so that would be the energy. Their energy. Okay. It's okay. Alakika.
Wow.
Okay, I'm going to pull 2 cards for the energy that surrounds them, and then I'm going to pull a card for how you two can recognize each other and see. Okay. All right, so okay, so you might happen to meet she is special. Okay, so the energy surrounding these this person, I've got 10 of Wands and 2 there we go. 2 of Wands. Okay, so I'm sorry, this is 2 of Coins. Okay, so this is somebody who's trying to find some balance in their life. They're carrying a lot of, they have a lot on them. I'm not going to say it's all burdens. Sometimes we just have a lot that we carry that that we're responsible for. So in this image, they don't look like they are, it's like sticks aren't falling all over the place. So they're all, she has everything in a bag. So she's got all the necessities she needs in a bag. So that tells me they got a lot going on, but they're organized in how they're carrying these the adulting world and all that they're responsible for. And with the 2 of Coins, that's reminding people balance. So they're trying to balance this adulting, let's say, along with having fun in their lives as well. They're very well balanced on this coin here in this image. I'm just swooping by. Okay, so you find they might be a very busybody person, but they balance things well. And then how will you recognize? It's funny because 2 of Wands for me, 2 of Wands for me is about portals. And so how can I put that into play? How you recognize each other?
I don't know, but I love that definition. I've never heard it. 2 of Wands is like portals.
Yeah. For me, it's like a portal, but it's also about manifesting and letting the things happen naturally. So put into your mind who you want to be with, what they're like, even write it down if you want. Write a love note of what you're thankful for them for, and give it to the universe and let the universe do its work. Um, I almost feel like the two of you will be walking through doors. So you may find yourself meeting somewhere. I'm almost thinking this place, the building or whatever it is, has two doors, whether it's from a hall and you're coming from the bathroom, so to speak. It could mean so many things. But it's like you're both entering through a door at the same time and just by chance happen to recognize each other. That's I'm just looking further into this image. And it's almost like, well, there might be two incidences. Maybe you both happen to like the outdoors as well. And that might be your segue to each other about you'll meet, your eyes are meet, you'll somehow find each other in that room and just happen to start talking about either, I don't want to say hunting. He's got a gun. But yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, I don't know if, well, I would say it's a new person as well, just because of the two doors opening and you meet your eyes meeting. So don't quote me on that, but what do you have, Scott?
Well, the first one I drew was the Emperor. So I think it's a very strong personality. I think as a Leo, you probably have a very strong personality. So it's two strong personalities with a strong connection. Okay. And then I got the Judgment card. So I think this person is on their life purpose track right now. And they may be a little guarded right now with what's going on as far as their life purpose, and might not be looking for someone yet. So I see a little bit of time coming into play here. And then I did the prism here, the oracle, and it says faith. So just have faith that this person is going to come to you, because I think some patience is going to happen. And then I had growth, but it was upside down. So we're going to turn that right side up so that you are growing. I believe this is for you. You are growing as well to be more patient. That's what I'm hearing, because we got that guarded card, and I think it's going to take a while. How long it could be, I don't know, a couple of days, if you do everything, this way, or it could be a couple of months if you did, or years. I'm not sure. I'm not getting that message. But I do think that this person is a little bit guarded, protected, and it's going to require some patience on your part. But they're definitely there, and they're definitely coming. And I am just speaking for myself. I am a firm believer myself that there are several soulmates out there for us. It just depends on who is there at the right time. And I definitely think someone's coming at the right time for you. But we need some patience. And gosh, I'm like the king of needing patience, right? So focus on that, on having patience and growing and focusing on yourself. And then your soulmate will be manifested, just like Ginger said. So yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, and I might have to add to that, because you mentioned guarded, a person who is guarded, and they do have a lot going on, but wrong card. There's ships off in the distance for this thing. So you're right about they'll be coming in, but maybe they're coming in from a different land, country, state, but because the ships are out there, kind of, they're coming in. Your ship's coming in. How silly is that?
Yeah.
Your ships are coming in. Oh,
Yeah, I got that.
you know,
for sure.
those are tough questions to answer, really.
They are.
So I'm a little uncomfortable with them because, like I said, you know how to get to, say, Arizona, but if you take a left turn at Albuquerque because something caught your attention, that changes the trip. It changes the whole trip, so to speak.
Yeah.
So we might have to put on from now on. Love readings are risky, so.
Melinda, I think you had a question, but I have gone too far down in the chat, so I think I accidentally skipped you. If you have a question, can you just retype that for us, please? I would really appreciate that. And sorry to have missed you there. And you're blue, and Angela, you should be blue as well. So I wanted to make you both moderators there, so you can put in the links that you want to, whatever you want to do. You know, feel free here. All right, let me see why I highlighted that. I don't know. And there we go. Color for Forsyth. Forsyth, is that Laura? Laura, is that your name? I'm just going from past chats that we've been in together, I think, but I may be wrong.
You're welcome, Alakika.
Yes, you're welcome, Alakika. Okay.
Colorful Foresight, you asked about my channel. It's been delayed many times, and I hope to do some live readings soon within the next couple weeks if I get some attention, so to speak. And I'm always trying to figure out when's a good time of the day to do live readings, you know, during the week, weekends. What is today? Today's a weekday, and you guys are all here. I appreciate that. So I guess that old saying, hit that notification bell, would be, and I might be able to somehow give people heads up.
Yeah, make sure you sub to Ginger's channel.
So I'm new to something like that, so I'd have to figure out how to get on do live readings, but I would love to start doing that very, very soon.
I'll help you.
Yes, thank you. That'd be great.
I'll help you.
Yeah. And then while I'm off, I work for the school district. I'm not a teacher, but I work for the school district, so I'm off during the summer, so I'd have definitely more time next month or so than I would once school starts. Okay, so Miss Colorful. I'm doing some creative thinking and planning recently. Does Spirit see that I'm listening to them accurately? Oh, I like that question. Okay.
I do too. Very interesting.
Okay, so.
You're welcome, Angela. My pleasure. I appreciate you.
Okay.
And Ginger, Jackie said we'll be there for you.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You support me when I'm on other people's channels, and I really love that. Thank you so much. Okay, so this color.
While you're pulling there, is it okay if I take the question down for just
Absolutely.
a second? I forgot to do this at the beginning. Everyone has asked, I think, about Sunny, so. Make sure to get a baby real quick. He was sleeping. Okay. There he is. He's going to make his cameo. Hi. Hi there. Wave at everybody. Wave.
He's so cute.
Wave at everybody. He's been a sleepyhead all day because he kept Daddy up all night. There you go. Just wanted to get the little cameo in. You go right ahead, Ginger.
Oh, let me plug. I got to plug in. All right. Okay, so thank you for the support, everybody. Oh, I wonder if it'll
Go back in here.
No. All right, that was too good to be true. Okay. So, what I see here, we had some things pop out too. The cups. Okay. All right. So, first of all, we got the Fool card, and that's definitely starting a new journey. Thank you, Jackie. My subscribers went for, I didn't even know I had 23. Thank you. Because I haven't done anything yet. To 32. Thank you, everybody.
You got a bunch. You got
That's
9
very encouraging
so
for me. That's very encouraging for me. Thank you. I appreciate that. That'll help me out because I'm always nervous. Who would ever show up?
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so for your creative planning and creative project, definitely you're at that beginning stage and ready to jump right in. Do some things that if you're not sure about, do it anyways, and then figure it out, because you won't know unless you try it, right? So definitely go outside of the box, because you got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune here as well. I do shuffle these, I promise. So it looks like it's going to be a successful endeavor, but remember, cycles, you'll be doing really great, and you might have to take a couple steps back to go back 10 steps forward. So if you have to take those steps back, remember, I don't know if you were here when I said earlier, when the universe puts challenges in your way or obstacles, those are usually a hint to say, okay, step back a moment, recenter, so that you can think clearly, and maybe something more inspirational will come to you at that time. Instead of being go, 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 your mind is so full, it doesn't let things come in as easily. So that way it'll flow more. And then you have here the Six of Cups. I'm wondering if part of your spiritual team is an ancestor as well, reminding you maybe to... Okay. If you go back to your childhood days, what brought you joy? Hold on to that energy and bring that forward, and that will help you as well. And it might even inspire something new and exciting in that something that you didn't think about before. So I just see everything really here being very inspirational. And your team always has your back. If you ask for their assistance, that's what they love to do. They're not allowed to interfere with things. So ask and be specific. What specific thing do you need assistance with? And ask for that. I love to light a candle when I'm asking for assistance, if it's available. But sometimes we're not near a candle. But if you make it kind of a ritual, because I've just started drawing again after 30 years, and I have asked for a creative team to come right before I start my drawing. I'll center myself, and I will ask for a creative team to come forward and assist me, and what is the next step to take. So this looks really, really good for you. And 2 poppers came out. I guess I'm gonna have to start reading poppers, because they're...
She said she loves poppers.
I don't popper. Anyways, so whatever you're doing, everything's backwards. Sorry. Whatever you're doing is gonna bring you to a new place in your life. It's a new journey for you, and you just have that strength within you. Believe in yourself, believe in your team, that they're always there to help you. And then let me do a quick little fairy for her, because fairies are always creative. Let's see. I'm assuming it's she. Colorful, are you? Okay. All right, so Viviana has said great collab a couple times, so we're going to have to do this definitely again. Okay, so. Ooh, just what I was talking about, divination. Look at that pretty thing. Guides, and tree spirits. Your guides are definitely with you. They're definitely here to help you. And you got some tree spirits. So I'm thinking you, as I advise Jackie, go out. Go near the trees. I hugged a tree this morning. I hadn't done that in a while. It was beautiful. Do you also do some sort of divination? Because that might as well help. That might help you as well. If you don't, maybe you should start. And a dream catcher. Buy yourself a dream catcher. Okay, that's it for me. That was beautiful.
Okay. I was just looking for a question here.
I
found it. I was looking for Melinda's question. Okay, I just want to make sure I write this down, and then I do have an answer for a code for foresight as well. So give me 1 second here so I don't forget.
Well, in the meantime, I will thank Jackie or Nancy. I have misreading. So that's just my inspiration to start the live. And if Scott will have me back again.
Yep, absolutely. Okay.
It feels right.
It does. It does. It did, even the first time. It was the first time I read with anybody or read, publicly at all. And Ginger talked me right into it. I was a nervous wreck. By the time I got on, we had done so much grounding and work that it was for me. It was great, and it gave me so much more encouragement to just keep doing it. So
yeah,
he's a special soul in my life. It's like a lot of you are. Okay. Colorful foresight.
I don't know if my chat has stopped, so I don't know if that resonated with her or not.
Let me try on the right track here. Okay. So the question about does spirit, are you hearing them correctly? Absolutely, you are. You are, but this isn't you are part. You have all the information that you need, or you can acquire that information. Look at the rainbow, all those colors going into that crown chakra, right? Going into the crown chakra, and all that information is there for you to take and to do whatever creative project this is. It's going to be yours. However, there's, like I said, there's a but. I hate when there's a but there's a but. You got the 10 of Wands.
No, it's a however.
The however, yep, I like that better. So I think in both of these, especially this one is in your head. So I think sometimes you may get in your head. I think that's why the question was asked maybe. And the other one is this right here, the 10 of Wands. Sometimes you feel overburdened by things. Just remember the 10 always wraps back to what the 1, so that you'll get that a nice fiery passion back again, just by keep going. So keep going is what I'm hearing. Don't let her get in your way. That's your ego talking. Don't let her get in the way. Just say, you know what, is this real? Is this fear that I have real? Okay. And fear can manifest itself in so many different ways, right? Like anger, or just frustration, or just lack of confidence. So I wanted to read this. I pulled one of these for you. This is the Unshakable Inner Peace. And I love this one. It's about soul alignment. I'll just show you the card. Make sure I got it right there.
That's beautiful.
Soul alignment. That's what you got, colorful insight or foresight. My fault. Soul alignment, though, it says it's time for a radical change. How can you show up for yourself in ways that you never have before? Okay, so that's all about the journey that you're on, showing up for yourself, just being in alignment with what your soul wants. And what your soul wants is what you're doing. You just got to get out of your head a little bit, and it's going to be easier because this is going to just go away. This is a minor thing anyway. This is a minor card. Okay, so it's minor, and you're going to go on to bigger things, which your trump is. I don't like that to call it that. Your major is this guy right here. This lady right here. Could be any gender, doesn't matter. Just used to call the emperor that. But
could be your spirit guides.
Could be your spirit guides, absolutely. And I think it could be you as well. Could be you. Taking charge of the situation, just going forward and casting that doubt aside. Get rid of that doubt. It's just, it's an illusion.
I identify with that card so much. I identify with that card, especially trying to draw again. And I call it the analysis paralysis card. We have so many thoughts that we end up stopping, going, that's too many thoughts. And so I call it the analysis paralysis card. We have so much going on in our head that sometimes we put a blockage up because of that. So she had said she's working on divination cards. So,
oh, that's awesome. I didn't see that.
Yeah. So that would be wonderful. Can't have too many cards, can we?
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Wonderful. So I hope that's helpful.
Yeah, I hope it is colorful foresight, and thank you for letting us read for you. I hope it resonates.
Oh, right, definitely subscribe to Nancy's channel too. I love her calming voice.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. All right, so we got the last question here, and then we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Unless, Jackie, we have missed anybody, so if you'll let me know if we missed anybody, and if not, we'll just go ahead and wrap it up, because we've been on for about 90 minutes. So
we've been on for 9 minutes? My, how time flies.
90.
It seems like 9 minutes.
Somebody else just jumped up and wants more attention.
So,
say hi, buddy. Say hi, buddy.
Okay. Like, I'm a little shy. Okay, so Miss
so there's another question with this, and I couldn't copy it because it was too far up to show it.
Name is Anna.
It says, "May I please have a reading for from my mom, Anna May?" And I believe she has pets.
From your mom. Okay, I'm going to break out a different deck for that one.
And Melinda, are you still here? Oh yeah, she's back. Melinda's here.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, I'm just wrecking things here. Okay, I wanted to get a different deck for that because yeah. Okay, let's see. You just want to know what she might have to say for you? Is that what was that, Scott? She just wants a message from her mother? Okay.
A message, a reading from her mother.
From her mother. Okay.
Anna May.
Give me one moment. I love that name, Anna May. Anna May. I believe she's here. Thank you, Anna May. Already.
I do too. I feel a shift in the energy a little bit. Do you feel a shift in the energy? Because I do a little bit.
Well, my crown chakra started tingling, so that's when I know spirit is with. So, okay. So, Anna May, welcome. Okay. These cards are so big for my hands.
Which one is that?
The Good Tarot.
Go which one?
The Good Tarot.
Oh, the Good Tarot. Yeah, that one is pretty big, isn't it? I thought about trimming mine, but I decided not to.
There's just no trimming. Okay, Miss Anna May, what message do you have? Hello. Okay. Sorry, I'm sorry, it's getting emotional. Please excuse me. It's what I do. Okay.
You got 2 water signs up here, guys.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. First of all, I want to say that you have a lot of angels and guides that surround you. They're here to support you. And I'm going to say this is your mother. She sends you guides and angels, earth angels to help you, to assist you. And that's what I get from that one. She sends you signs as well. If you notice things that, let's say, I'm going to use Nancy, sweet Nancy, as a if you have a dragonfly that comes to you out of nowhere in a parking lot and lets you take it through the store. Nancy, I don't know if you're still here. But things that show up that are in an odd spot for it to show up. White butterflies, angel feather, they say, a feather that just falls into your path as you're walking that doesn't seem it should have been there. Different signs. She's trying to communicate you with different signs. So if you see a repeated, let's say, I'm going to just use an example, a white dove that you hadn't seen before, and you saw this dove 3 different times in a row, your mother wants you to know she's with you. That's her sign that she's with you. She follows you. She's here to support you, but she also sends earth angels to you. So if you meet someone out of nowhere and there's a connection of some sort, some way, she has sent that person for you. Also, look to the stars at night. Look up to them and communicate with her. But this is also telling you, if you're going through something, have hope and know that you are supported not only by angels and guides, but earth angels and guides. And healing is coming your way. She's sending healing your way as well. Then I got the messenger of air. So I'm trying to think. Give me a moment. Sorry about that.
I don't know if you can see that comment, Ginger, about the feathers, and it goes with that card, doesn't it?
White butterflies are always in my backyard, and yes, feathers, yeah. So, and notice how she's adorned. Her adornment is feathers.
Yep.
So, oh, hang on. Do you have something that you have worn or can wear? Wait, or has feathers in it? If not, it's almost like make something to put feathers in to also remind you that she's with you. Messenger is exactly what it says, a messenger. So talk to her, and she's here to, and she hears you, and she can't quite answer you the same way that you would expect, but she will answer you through signs and synchronicities. And I just see so much love around you. And when you're going through some rough times, a little bit of depression, or you get too deep into your pondering of life, so to speak, reach out to her and reach out to loved ones. And there's something about air, something about the sky. I'm not quite sure yet. Either maybe you'll find images in the clouds that might be a message for you. I'm not quite sure on that. But know that she's definitely with you. She's definitely with you. On her birthday years ago, there was a white dove on the porch. I just happened to give the last vanilla wafer to a bunny. So I took the crumbs and fed it to this lovely dove. Later that day, I realized, oh, that is, oh, I got goosebumps on that
Beautiful.
one. Ooh, yeah. So that is a wonderful, beautiful message, and I hope that feels good for you. Whew. Thank you, Miss Emily.
I got a really powerful reading too, Melinda, and the answer goes yes, 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 yes. She's here, and you know that I'm just gonna. I'm blunt, and I'm gonna. If I see it, I'm gonna say it because I think it needs to be said. I'm trying not to go too personal here because I think it's a personal message. I'm gonna just tell you what I see, and then I think you'll know what I mean by what I say here. So you got the 10 of Pentacles, but my dear, it was reversed. Okay, and what I got from that is I hear your mom saying to me, to you, you feel like you have little to offer, but you actually have more than enough to offer people. And when you go in and find that love, you have so much to offer others. Show love to others. That is your gift. Show love to others. This is abundance right here. A fish in a cup means abundance. You have an abundance of love to show, and when you do that, you're going to come and have more harmony in your life. And
look at all the stars that are in these cards.
I'm sorry?
When I told her something to do with the night sky, look at all the stars that are showing up in your cards.
All three. And this one here, I believe that there is someone that could potentially be coming into your life, whether that's a partner or not. In what way, I don't know. But I believe she's bringing you someone. And Ginger can hit on that as well. Yeah. That's a definite. And then your oracle, I've got this. She's a tough one, isn't she? She says it like it is. Let me know if that resonates. I just see like a very
messenger of air,
badass lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, words. A badass lady, and I love her. I think she's beautiful. I love you too, and I hope this helps. But this is the other message that I got, and this is all in caps for you, okay? The first sentence. This is what it says. This is not your practice life. Decide. Okay? Underneath that, it says, what is your inner voice telling you about the dream in your heart? Okay, so just keep going, and those fears and those doubts, turn them upside down, because they're not serving you any good when you're feeling like you don't have a lot to offer. I know you have so much to offer this community, others. You're such a bright presence, within this community, and I know within others as well. And we need someone like that. We need you. We need your kind of aura to come in and to be with us and to help us as a community, I don't think it would be whole without you. That's what I got. And I'm getting,
So
you got
Scott,
some water signs.
yeah, we're tapping in because she says, "Shut up." She was when I told her something about the clouds. She was in a huge white cloud with a man with long white hair. It almost looked like a giant TV. She talked and then she said that had to go now. The bottom raised up until it was a cloud again.
Wow.
Wow, I got chills on that one. Yes. So your father is still with you right now?
Yeah, he's 93.5 years old. Holy moly.
I see them waiting for him.
He went to the hospital with ammonia and pneumonia. I see them waiting for him. Oh, those
If I may, as I advised Scott when he was going through what his mother was going through, make sure that you go in, and if they do think he might not make it, just remind him what a beautiful experience that passing can be, to not be afraid, that he has loved ones waiting for him. Make sure he knows this so that he doesn't fight it and prolong any kind of uncomfortable he's in. Talk to him and make sure that you tell him that you will be okay after he passes, and that you know he will always be with you. I'm full of goosebumps. Just like, oh, this is funny. Then my air conditioner just kicked on, so that didn't
wow.
help.
You're like,
I needed that though. So I that was beautiful. Thank you. I love that energy.
I was gonna say the same thing. Like your mother brought in such a badass aura into this space that it's just like I want to go like this. Like, was your mom like that? Was she super tough lady? Like, yeah, but a heart of gold. That's what I'm getting.
I
Someone that
see.
everyone likes to
Okay.
be around.
She just said, I love him for being the sperm donor, but I do not like him though, but forgave him. I understand fully what you mean by that. We don't have to, we love our parents because there's that connection, but we don't have to like our parents or our children for that matter.
Yeah.
And don't feel guilty about that. It's just a connection that you were a portal that he helped bring you through. And the connection doesn't have to go deeper than that. And don't let yourself be guilty about feeling anything like that. So if you don't want to go see him, don't. Do what feels right in your heart. And don't feel guilty about doing anything other than that. So I just wanted to pass that along.
That's great.
Yeah.
Great. I hope that resonates with you, Linda. Thanks for your question. I think we will wrap it up. Is that okay with you, Ginger? I think we're done with the questions. So perfect.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you for being here with me. You make me look good. So thank you for that. Yeah, your presence is one I always love to have around me.
Yes, thank you. I think that we get things going. I think like you said, both of us are water signs.
Yep.
And there's a lot of connection, and then we sync, and it doesn't take long to sync. So that's always a good deal.
I felt it right away.
I appreciate you letting me do this. It's been so long, and I missed doing live readings. So thank you so much. And thank you everyone for coming and subscribing to my channel. And I promise within the next 2 weeks, I'll pop up with a live reading.
Yeah, make sure you guys pay attention to her channel on Friday.
Yeah, go to Lavender. Yeah, go to Lavender Moon's channel, and then there may or may not be a segue. So,
I love the
thank you all
mystery.
so very much. But I don't know if I mentioned what it was about. Did I? well, for so anybody who come in late, we I want to start a series of paranormal investigations using the tarot. And for those of you might not have heard me, we investigated. I have a spirit girl who's connected with me here in this house, and we did one night on Lavender Moon's channel, Amber's channel. We were able to connect with her and find out why she's here with me. And so we've decided to pick stories, true stories, and try to figure out things using the tarot. And I jokingly called it Paranormal Investigations.
Paranormal. I love that.
So that's what we're gonna do. Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern United States, and we'd love to have you in. Come on in.
Yeah, so make sure you go to Lavender Moon's channel, and then from there. Yep.
Yeah. So go there first.
Well, thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much.
Every one of you. Love you all. And Ginger, thank you so much for being with me. You made today awesome. So thank you.
And the same for you.
So everybody.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for giving me that opportunity to assist if I could.
Welcome, dear. All right. We'll see you later. Bye, everybody.